Good day, I'm Jajan Saspaitura, licensed professional teacher, and now I'm handling two subjects, Filipino and Araling Panlipunan for grades 4, 5, and 6 at St. Catherine of Alexandria Catholic School Incorporated, Poblacion Libaco, Aklan, and has 4 months experience since February up to this month. For the question number one, how do you define inclusive education in your own words? And what does it mean to you as a teacher? Or are you familiar with inclusive education? So for me, inclusive education refers to all students being able to access and gain equal opportunities to education and learning. It's either girl, boy, other gender, normal, or children with special needs or special disability. Question number two, in your own opinion, what are the benefits of implementing inclusive education in our schools? So for my answer, for us to study, learn, gain knowledge without hesitating, to have a fair treatment when it comes to education. For the third question, what challenges do you anticipate in implementing inclusive education in your classroom? First is your patience. Also, your mode of teaching and how you delivered your lessons. How do you plan to accommodate students with diverse learning needs in your classroom? So for my experience, um, we need to focus on our objectives on that topic or lessons, and then you um, prioritize the students and the subjects that they are not easily. And what support do you think teachers need to effectively implement inclusive education? So first is the learning materials. We need to um, request what are the needs of the students or the pupils. Also the facilities, and then the support of the head, the school, the co-teachers, and especially the parents of that pupils. How do you plan to collaborate with other teachers and school staff to support inclusive educations? For me, to have a meeting or the forum related to the situations of the schools that has students with different needs, and especially with the person with disability. What strategies do you have in mind to promote a supportive and inclusive classroom environment? Collaborating with parents, co-teachers, community, and environment, like what I've said earlier in the previous questions. So, how do you plan to involve parents and caregivers in supporting the inclusive education of their children? So, for me, as what I have experienced during my teaching in grade 3, um, I have a one-on-one meeting with their parents for us, not only the teachers, but also the parents of that students to do some assessment for their children. And talk about the progress of their children. So, can you share an example of how you have successfully accommodated a student with special needs in your classroom in the past? Okay, so if you are going to discuss your lessons, use different kinds of language that your students understand easily. Different kinds of activities. Give instructions not once, twice, but sometimes thrice. And also, give or exert some effort to those who didn't understand the topic or the instruction easily. Kasi sometimes, when you give them the instructions, not once but twice, sometimes they are go to you and ask again and again. Okay, so for the last question, how do you plan to assess the progress of students with diverse learning needs in your classroom? So, different activities, output that suit to their needs. Think of some strategies that your students cope up with lessons and most especially those some post-assessment para malaman mo kung may progress ba sa iyong students.
Hello, good evening. I'm Jenny B. Concepcion, Teacher 3, handling grade 1, currently teaching in um, Agbatuan Elementary School, Sitio Agbatuan, Barangay Uyang, Libaco, Aklan. So for me, inclusive education is when a school educates all children regardless of background, attainment level, or special education needs. So kapag sinasabing inclusive education, kapanalig hindi lamang ito pagbibigay ng edukasyon sa may kapansanan, nangangahulugang ito ay isang edukasyon system kung saan welcome ang lahat. Sinusuportahan ang lahat kahit sino pa sila, kahit ano pa ang kanang abilidad o pangangailangan. So, education must be equal no matter what the stages is. So, ito ay isang edukasyon system na nanigurado na ang tinuturo at mga pasilidad ng paaralan ay angkop sa mga mag-aaral. Nangangahulugang ito na lahat ng mga bata ay natututo na magkasama sa isang paaralan, hindi hinihiwalay o sinesegregate ang may kapansanan. May makasama sila, matutunan nilang hindi rin ihiwalay sa lipunan ang may kapansanan, natutunan silang lahat ay may karapatan. So lahat ng bata dito sa inclusive education ay welcome at may karapatan na mag-aral. The benefits of implementing inclusion in the classroom is critically important because it fosters each child's sense of belonging, feeling of being sensed and understood for who they are and their inherent value as a human being. So they are accepted by everybody. They are accepted by the people around them. So inclusive classroom empowered children to grow and thrive as confident individuals. So not just as a student during their time in education system, but life beyond school, as citizens in their communities and in the world. For me, um, the challenges in implementing inclusive education is lack of resources. So, facilities, funds, and specialized teacher for preparation and training. So, kailangan talaga na kapag sa inclusive education, merong specialized teacher na inilalagay sa ganitong system. Students with disabilities may face social stigma and encounter challenges in being bullied, accepted by their peers. Sometimes, di maiwasan na binubuli ang may mga special needs. Bullying and social isolation can adversely impact their educational experience, and emotional being. Yan lamang po yung mga some challenges kapag na-implement yung inclusive education. Number 4 questions. How do you plan to accommodate students with diverse learning needs in your classroom? So for is get to know your students. So, kailangan talagang kilalanin yung mga yung mga differences ng mga estudyante. Take time to learn about your students' backgrounds, cultures, interests, and learning styles. So, this will help you to understand their individual needs and tailor your teaching to meet those needs. So, kailangan talaga na kilalanin ko ano yung mga strength and weaknesses ng mga estudyante para mas madaling um, ibigay yung nararapat sa kanila na ang kanilang kailangan. So, encourage students to work in groups um, pairs and to share their ideas and perspectives. So, ang mga estudyante na naka-enroll sa inclusive education, so kailangan sila um, na i-engage sila sa kanilang mga kagrupo or mga kapwa estudyante. So, create a safe and welcoming environment. So, ito yung isang kailangan din na dapat maging safe at welcoming yung environment nila. So, hindi sila nakakaranas ng sila ay naiiba or kumbaga na-experience yung pagbubuli. So, set clear expectation for behavior and create a safe and welcoming environment where all students feel comfortable sharing their ideas and opinion. For me, the support that need by teachers implementing the inclusive education is the support of every individual, start from the higher education, good teachers, support by parents and community. So, kailangan po ng support ng higher education, yung good teachers po, and then most importantly, the support of parents and the community for implementing this inclusive education. Strategies that I could promote to promote a supportive and inclusive classroom environment is there will be a collaboration. Teachers collaboration involves planning, problem solving together, inquiring together. There will be a research to guide decision making, and then actively contributing to a respectful and supportive learning environment. So, building a positive relationship with your student is the key to creating a supportive and inclusive environment. So, one of this is helping students develop with empathy towards their peers and disabilities. So, design and engage all students, including those with disabilities, in activities that promote teamwork. So, kailangan may teamwork to have a positive and to have a classroom to have a supportive and inclusive classroom environment. So my plan to involve parents and caregivers in supporting the inclusive education for their children is personally, I would always get their inputs and suggestions. Kailangan talaga na kailangan ng support ng parents or guardians. So always ask their inputs and suggestions. I would remind them that they are the experts and that I am here to help them to progress. So I will remind them that they as the family are the most important identity in their child's life. So yung pinaka-importante pong may number one role sa ganitong system ay yung parents support. So, I will share to you some experience that I have experienced. So as a teacher teaching in grade 1, I handled pupils with um, a little bit special needs of so I handle pupils with special needs. Of course, it's not easy as well. More challenging, handling learners with special needs needs more attention, love, and care. So I must be flexible, adaptable, and willing to try new ways of importing knowledge, diverse group of learners. So, and most importantly, patient and acceptance with the learner's behavior. So, kapag nakapag-encounter ng ganitong mga ng mga ganitong mga klase ng ng mga group of learners, so kailangan talaga na may patient ka sa pag-handle sa kanila, and then acceptance ng kanilang behavior kasi they totally need more care and attention. So this will be my plan to assess the progress of students. So identifying the types of learner in your classroom and planning activities that have elements that will appeal to them is a great place to start with when developing your lesson plans for the mixed ability class. So kailangan nating i-identify yung mga types of learners, um, and then apply the strategies that could help the student, um, and can engage them. So, kailangan talaga na ma-identify yung learners natin kung saan sila maibibilang. So, kung sa fast learners ba sila, sa slow learners, or for like for consolidation, for enrichment, and for what do you call this, intervention. That's the very important thing na kailangan na i-identify yung types of learners and types of activities you could give to them. So, thank you for the opportunity.